And now that we have covered one of the important function of the regular expression, that is search, and we have also studied about different types of modifiers of that search. So search is a function and these are all the modifiers. So the modifiers are quantifiers, anchors, wildcard, and character sets. Now it's time to explore other types of functions which are readily available within the regular expression. So we just jump on to the types once. So we have match, which determine if the regular expression matches at the beginning of the string. So uh, what does this represent? So it will try to match whether a particular character is present at the beginning of the string or not. So this match, if I pass match and if I pass certain character within that, so it will try to search if a particular string is starting with particular character which I pass along with this match function. So we have already seen what this search will do. So it will scan through a string looking for any location where this regular expression matches. Then we come with find all, or we can also say find all, in short FINALL, find all. So find all the substrings where RE matches and return them as a list. So this is what very important. So this find all will return the list. So you could see this search was returning some programmatical type, right? So it was displaying in this way, but this find all is a very handy tool which will return the number of matches or number of pattern matches in the form of list. So then we have find iter. So it is a implication on find all, but it will have a iteration on a particular list of or a set of sentences. So find all the substrings where re matches and return them as an iterator. So it is what the difference between this find all and find iter. So we generally will encounter usage of find all, but this is very a rare case. We use find iter. So then we have another most important function, that is sub represent substitute or substitution. So what this will do, this will find all the substrings where that re matches and substitute them with the given string. So this is very handy tool. Suppose you have suppose if you have entered a address, say your home address, and by mistake you have entered a wrong number, a door number, or a particular a street area name, etc. So suppose if you want to replace that particular mistake, if what you have done, what you will generally do, you will erase everything and you start typing. But this substitute function present within the re library, that is a regular expression library, will be a very handy tool in order to substitute the strings. So why so delay? We'll just jump on to the very first function, that is match function, and we'll see how it is different from a search. So I have defined this match pattern, like I have given like I have defined a function saying the same thing. So the function similar to where I have defined this search, that is find pattern, I am going to do the same thing for the match as well, but instead of using search I am going to use match. So the function methodology remains same, but the function which I am going to use inside that is different. So I'm going to use match. So as I defined already, it will find the matches only at the beginning of the string. So to be clear on that, so I'll just have a look on that. So I am passing the string or a text as ABB, and I am trying to find B plus. What does B plus? B should be present either one or more times. This like that is what the plus indicator, right? So for the find function, so if I pass this A, B, B, C, and if I ask it to find B one or more times, then it will definitely yield me the result where this BB is present. But what if we use this match pattern? So I could clearly see that ABBC is clearly not starting with B, but it has B one or many times, but it is not exactly starting with B. So if I pass A, B, B, C and B plus plus, that the search pattern remains the same. But instead of search, if I ask to match, then it will give me the result not found. Yeah, because I have not defined this. Yeah, just have it. Yep. So clearly it will say me not found. Even though this string consists of B plus, that is B occurring one or many times, but since it is not starting with A, like the particular sequence or a particular character, it is clearly showing that it is not found. So to have a cross reference, if I state it as BBC, then it should be giving me the result here. So yeah, it has given me the result because it has B one or many times and it should be starting with a B. So that is what this match pattern differing when compared to the search function. So I thought like you understand what the major difference over here. So then we will go to another important function, that is a substitute, which I thought I will be covering at the first itself. So I'll have a better overview on substitution. So as I mentioned, even while explaining or just giving a definition of substitution, suppose if you have an address and if you want to change a given particular term with some other term, then we can use this substitution or sub function available within this regular expression to substitute this with a desired string. So this substitution or sub function expects three input parameters. If you just hover on that, you could see it expects three input parameters. So that is the pattern. That is what we can say, the pattern which we are trying to substitute. Like what exactly we are trying, what are we going to like what exactly we are trying to replace with what we are trying to replace, and where, which is the text where we are going to replace. So this is how the pattern goes. So first of all, the word which you want to get it replaced, and the word which you want to get it replaced by, and then the input text. So this is the street I have defined, 21st Ramakrishna Road, and now I have defined this re.sub and I have passed the road. So I want to substitute this road with rd, just a short form, in this given text. If I run this, you could clearly see that the output has changed. So this road is got substituted by rd. So what if I want to change the name itself? If I don't want this Ramakrishna itself with some other name, say my name as well. So if I take my name, say as Chidri, so if I change this Ramakrishna with Chidri, let's have a look at it. You could clearly see that 21st Chidri Road. So this is how the substitution function works in real time. So what if I want to see this Ramakrishna is a long term, right? Suppose if we have another long term, and if I want that to be replaced as well, then you can use this wild characters or a meta sequence character, which I explained it over here. So what I'm trying to do, I'm just taking or anything which starts with R. After R, it may be any character or any letter or a subsequence. I don't care about that, and I want that to be replaced with RD and street. So let's have a look at it. So let me just change it again with Ramakrishna once again. Yeah, I just have to exchange it. Yeah. So if I will change the original sequence. Now I am trying to replace Ramakrishna and road with RD. So what it will do? It will do that as well over here. Yeah, I could clearly see that it has taken any word starting with R. It is not caring about whatever appearing after R, and it is directly replacing that word with RD. So this is what it has done over here. So this is about a substitution function. Then we have a find iter. So I will cover it at the end, but we'll just have another function, that is find all or find all. So we can use this as find all, or we can use it as fin all. It remains the same. So I have taken an URL over here. It is just a like URL. like some uh, like randomly taken URL. So here you could see there is a date present over here, right? So I wanted to find that date pattern within this entire URL. So for that, I have defined a pattern over here. This is how a date pattern over here looks like. So this is an escape character, that is, it indicates the pattern begins from here and ends over here. So anything, a group of character, okay, a group of character that start like anything, it is a number and it should be exactly 4. What does this flower bracket 4 indicates? Exactly, right? So I am trying to get the pattern in the form of year, month and a date. So year should be in the 4, like it should be 4 numbers, right? Year should be in the 4 numbers. So that's why a digit, flower bracket 4, then a digit ranging from 1 to 2, that is a month should be ranging from 1 to 2, right? So the same thing, even the date 1 to 2. So now this pattern, or this I am going to pass this pattern to this find all. So what does it will do? It will try to find out this date pattern or this particular pattern which is available in the entire text. So this is how we can use a custom or a custom build pattern, complex patterns, say it is a date, or we can use it such as email ID or a username, or we can also use for phone numbers, etc. in this pattern. And if you want to find those all in the given input text, we can use this re.findAll and the pattern which you want to find, and this is the text where you want to find it. So if I just run this, you could clearly see that it has extracted the date format over here. So this is what the date format was, right? So whichever the date it is present over here, it has extracted. But this find all will gives me the result in the form of list, right? So that is what the important aspect of find all. So it has done me that, but it will find only the first occurrence of that particular pattern. It will not return me all the exact matching sequences, but instead it will give me only the first match it has found. So you could clearly see that there is another date as well, but it couldn't capture that because it will extract only the first occurrence or the first occurrence of that particular pattern. Fine. So this is what find all will do. What about this find iter? So as I mentioned, if you want to give the result in the form of iterations or iterate, then we can use this find iter. So I have defined a text over here. Diwali is a festival of color, Holi is a festival of colors. Diwali is a festival of lights and Holi is a festival of colors. So I have passed this pattern as festival. So now for loop, I have taken a for loop and I have taken this match. Match is a keyword, like that is what we are going to do. So in this find iter pattern, so what it will do, it will iteratively search for this particular word in the entire text sequence. So the major difference between find all and find iter would be, it will be capturing all the occurrences of a given pattern, whereas find all will capture only the first occurrence of the given pattern. So you could clearly see, if I run this, you could clearly see that it has encountered this festival 2 times, that is starting in the position 12 and ending at 20. That is the first one, and the second one over here, that is starting at the sequence number 4, index number 42 and ending at 50. So this is the difference between find iter and find all. That comes to an end of a function, that is the other functions which were covered under regular expression, that is match, search, find all, find iter and substitute. By this I have concluded what regular expressions will look like and how to use these important functions which are present within the regular expression. So by this hands-on exercise, you will be getting a more clear picture about how these functions are actually used and how it is easing out for us to find a particular pattern in a given text.